Hey guys, it's Jack. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. After finally getting through 2 levels I've been dreading the last time, this time we're gonna do something fun. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this one now. And hopefully, in the time that's taken me to edit the last episode, yeah, it sounds like the lawn keepers are nice and far away. I don't hear their leaf blowers or their hedge trimmers or whatever they're doing out there.
Green waterfall overflowing with bones and body parts. I'm telling you, the health department's going to come down big time on this dope.
Probably. Anyways, this is actually going to be the last episode that we have to collect bottles in. And fortunately, we have this. There's some bottles up there, a few bottles over there, and a bunch of enemies. Mojo Dupree enjoys golf. A lot of golf players around here. Yeah, nothing but golfers. Alright. This is kind of a longer level, but it doubles back on itself several times, so yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to really classify it. We're going to wait on these bottles until we get past these guys, and then we'll be able to come back over here on top of the platforms, take them out, and then get the bottles. There's 2 bottles there. So I am feeling a little bit better than I was yesterday. Like I said, a lot of this is just work stress, and honestly, in the past, I'll just say it straight up, I have dealt with depression, and I know how that manifests itself. And for me, I didn't really want to take medication for it. I tried it for a while, and yeah, it kind of worked, but more often than not, I felt like it was more miserable. Like, no matter what medication I tried, there was always some sort of side effect I didn't like. And after I got this job that I have now, which I really do enjoy, a lot of my depression turned out to be tied to money worries, and I'm having less of those now. Like, this is my hobby. Straight up hobby. I don't do this for a living, and I have no real intention of ever doing it for a living. Like, let's say I beat all the odds possible, and I actually did do well at this enough to make a living. I would probably still not give up my job, because I like my job. So, and my job pays for stuff like, hey, I need a launch edition PS3 to stream Sly Cooper. Well, I can do that no problem. You know, that amount of money, not really a problem for me. Oop, right, those platforms drop, by the way, as we remembered. So yeah, going back to it, that's kind of where I figured out my depression is really just being depressed and stressed all the time. And I was depressed and stressed about money. I was living paycheck to paycheck, pretty much, and working a ton of hours. So apparently I hit a spike. So once I got past that, you know, my depression kind of went away. And I don't think that my head will ever be right. I just think that there are different levels of depression, and mine flares up inconsistently enough where I could probably deal with it. You weren't here before, were you? Without medication. You know, it's kind of like having a headache to me. This is the day that I don't want to talk to anybody, and I want to be left alone and, you know, sit in the dark and pet my cats. And I'll deal with this for a couple hours, and then I might take a nap, and after that my brain chemistry is back to normal and I feel fine. So yeah, I know people who have depression a lot worse than I do. and I don't begrudge them taking medication if it helps them. It just never really felt like it was helping me. Anyways, so I am feeling better because we got those 2 levels that I was really irritated about out of the way, and you know, I feel accomplished right now, and I'm nice and relaxed, and I'm talking to my friends, and I'm playing a video game. You know, what's to be depressed about? Anyways, let's see. So, you know, just I thought I would let people know what was going on with yesterday's episode. Now, you know what'll really tickle my whiskers is if I can get a controller that is not so loud. Because I really can't do much about it. I can't move further away from my mic. If I turn up the gain, it's going to pick up my breathing, and the noise is even worse. If I turn down the gain, when I start mumbling, you guys probably won't hear me. I don't know how to handle it at this point. Like, there's probably a method that I can research and how to quiet controller noises, but they're gonna sound no matter what when I start talking, and I talk for most of an episode, so at least you know that I'm playing this legit. She is a lot more understandable than I remember being. So either I'm used to the way she sounds, or I've just heard it enough. Yeah, you heard that, but too bad. Alright, got that. Maybe we do have to backtrack above or below the things. Interesting. How am I going to do this? Well, that was the wrong thing to do. I have 2 lives, and there is a bunch of bottles. Let's go top and see how this works out. Right now, I'm not sure. If I need to, we'll come back to it, and we'll just backtrack. But I'm thinking there may be an easier way if I can get all the way across above them. Because I forgot those spines are going to block me the entire way. And Sly Cooper likes spikes about as much as Mega Man does, if not less. Alright. There we go. Break that. Okay, that'll make getting back easier. Let's continue. Oh, right. I need to climb up further. I want to see something. Is there... okay. Apparently I can't use my Banaki-com right here. For some reason. That's weird. Maybe it's the pose he's in? I don't know. Alright, let's see here. You're going to be patrolling back and forth about there, so I will mine it. There you go. Wow! That animation almost got me caught. That is very slow. Climb up here. Ooh. There's something that I enjoy seeing. Lucky Charm. Alright. That spider can't really do anything to me, and there are bottles down here. There we go. Now, we're back in this position where we have to make a decision how far I'm going to backtrack for those bottles. And I'm thinking I'm going to go for it, if I can. I'm gonna have to take a hit here. There we go. Alright. That was worth it. More or less. Not my preferred solution, but I think that should clear out all the bottles. I really do not like that the sticks are reversed. The right stick moves, the left stick zooms. That doesn't feel natural to me. But there's a lot of this camera control that doesn't feel natural to me, so maybe it's just me. Ah, that was stupid. I mean, it's not gonna bother me, but I should have just done this from the start. Alright, yep, there are no more bottles. Okay, can stop fretting over the damn bottles. Let's make some progress. I know this is supposed to be in Haiti, and it could just because Cajun culture pulls from Haitian culture slightly, but all I can really think about is like being in Louisiana and making gumbo. God, I make good gumbo too. In fact, I'm supposed to make gumbo for my parents for Thanksgiving when I go down there. They're gonna get all the goodies for me, and I'm gonna make it. And I'm actually gonna try. So, I like to cook, obviously. Otherwise, I would not be talking about this. And the Amazon, or not the Amazon, the Instant Pot Max is coming out. And I've been waiting for that since it was announced because I don't have an Instant Pot. And they're supposed to be really good for making soup. And it finally has a release date, and I'm just counting down the days until I can go get one. And I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to use it because it's not intuitive. Are you serious? That's stupid. That is stupid. Alright. Let's try not to lose my last 2 lives. But anyway, I really want to see how it would work for gumbo, because I think it would probably be really good. I could go to the store, go to the fishmongers, because I actually have a fishmonger, and get all the scraps and stuff, and make the broth in the pressure cooker, and see how it does for gumbo. That's probably going to be one of the first recipes that I try. But my parents really like my cooking, which is kind of funny to me, because I feel like it's got almost nothing in common with theirs. I don't know why. Every time I try one of their recipes and I make it, it does not taste the same to me. I don't know what I do differently. Theoretically, I don't do anything differently, but... Oh, no. There we go. Recovered. More or less. But, yeah, they want me to cook Thanksgiving dinner for them. Last time I was gonna do it when I went down there, but we ended up getting a turkey fryer and frying a turkey instead, and that was really good. Got the Cajun stuff for it too, because my family is Texan and Cajun, of course. In fact, one of my old roommates used to call me the Cajun Cowboy. I don't have much of my accent left, particularly when I'm not tired. It really comes out when I'm tired. Okay, so that is water. In fact, that is a really bad water texture. Look at that. Look at that corner. Just a corner of, hey, this is water. Rising and falling. Nice. Alright, let's do a quick check. Right. I think we're good. I didn't see any on the way back. Okay. Checkpoint.
All the security. This must be the source of all the disgusting green soup.
And the source of all the disgusting green soup is a treasure key. Because that's how Sly Cooper works in this game. I am kind of glad that they moved away from the whole treasure key thing. It felt very Banjo-Kazooie-ish, which is not bad. I don't really have a problem with the Banjo-Kazooie games. Oh, okay. It does come back. I thought for a minute it wouldn't. In fact, I have a long and storied history with the Banjo-Kazooie games. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of lose right there, huh? Nope, I had a charm. You need to die pretty quick. Played them as a kid, worked on them as an adult. Many memories around the Banjo-Kazooie games. I'm not really a speedrunner, but I could make a good hard attempt at it if I really wanted to. I know pretty much the best routes that I used when I was testing them, because during the Xbox remake, I was actually primarily responsible for talking to the Rare team in charge of making the conversion over to Xbox, and that was kind of interesting, talking to the program directors and stuff over there, especially since I was on the West Coast and they were in Great Britain. So all of my feedback and all of my recommendations pretty much came into play when I was asleep. And I had a certain time of day that I had to report if I expected them to fix anything important that day. How convenient. Let's crack it.
These codes are nothing before my righteous analytical ability. The combination has to be 571.
Alright, 571. And do I get what I think I get?
Mind-bending. It's Matthew de la Coupeau's perpetual slow motion
Nope,
technique.
not the one I was
With
looking
this
for.
move, you can slow down time whenever you want, not just while jumping. Hold down the triangle
Yay,
button to use
still useless. I really do not like the slow technique, because it slows you too. So what's the point? Alright, back to mine, because I actually like that one, and let's continue on. Whee! All the way to the end. And that's key number 6. One more to go. And we should be able to do that this episode. As long as that level was, and as many retries as we had, the next one is going to be pretty quick. We're going to do the down-home cooking that I passed up the last time. And it should be here. No, where is it? Oop, wrong button. It is over there. Interesting. Alright, we'll wait for the next shadow to come around. Maybe I need to climb up? Oh, okay. I think I remember where it is. That was the one that was up top. Yeah, okay. To get up there, I need... Did it go too far? It's a good question. I think I did. Getting around this level is not the easiest, and this thing in the middle just doesn't make it any better. Right here, yeah. And in here. Down home cooking. Down home cooking. This one's interesting.
With all the hay and feathers in here, just looking at this place has got me breaking out in hives. But we've got no choice. That ghost over there contacted me on Spectre Wave Radio, and we've cut a deal. He's promised us a key if you can whack 50 chickens. I guess he needs them to make a big pot of gumbo, but he's scared of the bob-toting roosters. Be careful, or they'll blow you to bits. Think you can do it?
So this is pretty straightforward. Whack the chickens, avoid the roosters. There's no time limit on this one, but every time the whistle blows, the bomb-toting roosters come out, and you just kind of have to run away from them. They will blow up after a certain period of time. There they come. There they are. That's pretty much the entire thing. And as you go further along, you get more and more roosters. They travel faster. And of course, if you hit a rooster, you blow up and die. But I don't remember this being particularly difficult. For some reason, I think Miss Ruby's area. Oh, there is a time limit. Oh, I just noticed that. Whoops. Miss Ruby's area has the most mini games. Alright, well this is bad. I just noticed that there is a time limit. And... uh-oh. And I'm not gonna have enough time to get 20 more chickens, so I'm just gonna kill myself. Oh, I had a charm. Whoops. What if I restart? Do I keep my charm if I restart the level? No. The answer is no. The Reaper is dead. One of my friends loves that line. One of the best lines from the Overwatch Junkenstein event. Alright. I didn't look to see how much time you start with. But you pretty much cannot pause whacking chickens at all. Yeah, that was stupid. Minute 30. Okay, that's what I suspected. These aren't as bad as the fish, for the most part. You just have to be aware of your surroundings more than anything. And always be whacking for chickens. And not roosters. Oh, did they get me? Damn. Yeah, we'll try again. Fortunately, this is the best possible place to game over on, as a minigame. Because you're not going to lose any progress. I mean, it seems kind of obvious. I shouldn't have to say it. Let me get this big group before the roosters come out. It's interesting that the roosters are guarding the hen house by being suicide bombers, essentially. Kamikaze roosters. How many, oh! Damn, that was going good, too. I wasn't expecting him to pop out right then. Just kind of run around at the speed of sound, swinging your cane. I mean, you rack up chickens pretty quick, as long as you can avoid the roosters. That was bad. He popped out at the perfect spot. He could not have gotten more perfectly placed. Wow. There's a big group of chickens over there. This one's not going that great. Might pick up. The ghost overhead is distracting me with his moans. His hungry, hungry moans. Now I'm hungry. I'm not a big fan of chicken gimbo. to be honest. I like seafood and sausage gumbo better. It's not bad. I don't have anything particularly against it. I just feel like you get better flavor out of seafood than you do chicken. Oh, I had a charm. Wish I'd noticed that. I wasted a few seconds expecting to die. Come on, chickens. Work with me. Why won't you be food? What have you got against being... There he goes. He got me. A little progress. It actually went a little bit better than I've had any right to expect it to. That was a good group. Wish I knew more about when the roasters came out, if it was on a timer. It's gotta be on some sort of regular timer, right? Kinda wish I knew they wouldn't pop out as surprise doors like that. But here we are. This is the world that I'm living in. Whacking chickens and avoiding. Do I do it? I think everyone's thinking it. This is not a bad run. Is this to earn? If I don't get hit by a stupid rooster? It's kind of on me to not screw it up at this point. Come on. Come on. Are you serious? Oh, at the buzzer. I'm gonna have to look at the recording to see how close that was. That had to be within hundreds. Oh man. Alright, well, with that down, the last thing we have to do in the Swamp's Dark Center is to take on Miss Ruby, and we're gonna do that next time. Hope to see you guys then. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and y'all have a great day. Later.